so it is 6 degrees outside and I'm in my jacuzzi. My jacuzzi is set at 40 degrees because it is so cold. And I am finally going to do the boob job Q&A for you guys. I'm so sorry it's taken so long. Just a quick disclaimer actually before I get started. Anyone who's got like any kind of hate comments to put down in the comment section of my videos, you know what, what I might do is just like make a little list of all of the usernames, and then I will take it to my surgeon and be like, right, these people here, they don't want to have the surgery. Don't let them have the surgery even if they try to have it. Like, literally, it's my choice, it's my money, and I feel like it has been really worth it. So let's get started. So I made a video for you guys to leave comments and they're all here, so let's get started with them. Michaela Slawson asks, what size were you before you got the implants and what size are you now? I knew the feeling of being small, trust me. I did not like it. I'd be freaked out too if I get anything done. Okay, so before I was a 32A and now I am a 32 double D. Jade Keen 97 asks, what size did you get? So I got 400 cc's in this one and 355 cc's in this one, just to kind of even them up. Sarah Louise asks, what's the hardest part of having your boob job? So I think it's like day 2 or 3 where you get that overwhelming, like ridiculous pain and you can't sit up in bed. Oh, and also you can't have a bath, so I had to like flannel wash. I think just as long as you take your medication regularly and just keep up with it, then you're going to have not a lot of problems. I guess if you've got really, really little children, then not being able to pick them up is quite a hard one. JJ Craig asks, are there certain types of bras that don't work well with your new boobs? Now this is actually really interesting because I went to Victoria's Secret, I went to Wonder Bra, and all of them said that my implants are amazing and they fit all the bras that I've tried on. I even went to Calvin Klein and they were like, they just fit a 32 double D just so beautifully. It's just, I'm so lucky, because I was really worried that I'd get like in between sizes. So Muffin2285 asks, what's the difference between going over and under the muscle? I'm looking at getting one day, but don't know which would be best. Okay, so it really depends on the coverage, and for me, I had like not a lot of breast tissue at all, so I got under the muscle, and as you can see, it's like a really natural slope. I think if you go over the muscle, they look slightly different, but Google it, because to be honest, I'm really not sure. Maui Bale asks, why didn't you make them bigger? By the way, they're so nice, thank you. So this is what the biggest my surgeon would offer me, because that's what fitted in my body. I didn't want to go really too big because I am still a mum and I still want to be still able to like do stuff. A Wild Pika asks, people make out that getting a boob job is mega expensive. Is it that expensive? Okay, so I paid £3,300 for my boob job. That included my painkillers, that included the implants. I actually got to keep the boxes, which was really awesome. If you look down in the links below, you'll see that I've like got them to film it and stuff, which was amazing. And also I paid an additional £200 to get them like kind of insured. So if I was to get like capsular contracture or sort of any sort of problems, then they would replace them for me for free. The Albaraki family asks, what do your friends and family think of you having a boob job? I'm 27, I'd be pretty embarrassed telling my dad if I got a boob job. Did you discuss it with anyone first or after the surgery? Okay, so I told my parents that I was going to get it, but kind of like a few weeks before. I didn't really go into much detail. I just sort of said like, you know, I've wanted this and to like even up the sizes. But my dad did ask me, and I found it kind of a little bit awkward because, I don't know, he's my dad, and no, yeah, it's kind of awkward like that. But no, friends and family were really supportive. I actually had quite a few negative comments on here, and a lot of people jump in and say like, oh, they're just jealous and stuff like that. So overall, I've had a really good experience. Tay Freeman asks, what's the complete healing time and when can you go back to work? So I went back to work after 2 weeks, and the complete healing time I think is like 6 months, but after 6 weeks you can wear like underwire bras and things like that. So I'm still in soft cup at the moment. Emmy Flower asks, what made you decide to have them done now and not after baby number 3? Will you need to get them redone after you have another little one? I think they look great, by the way. I always wanted mine done. Okay, so I've decided to have them done now because I cannot go another summer without boobs. I can't do it. I'm not 100% sure yet if we want baby number 3. We're quite happy with 2 babies and we'd be quite happy with 3 babies, but at this moment in time, I'm kind of getting my career on the go, and then we'll see. I will obviously be doing ovulation tests and pregnancy tests. Now I've had my implant taken out of my arm because I want to track my ovulation, and obviously if it happens sooner, then it happens sooner. Lindsay Robson asks, how long will they last? Don't mean to sound cheeky at all. Do you ever need them to be replaced in the future, or will they last forever? Okay, so So I got Motiva implants, which are really new technology, and like the older ones, they had to be done every 10 years. But again, if you've got no problems, the surgeon said, keep, you know, massaging them and make sure that they're nice and soft and you're not in any pain. If after 10 years you feel like you want to get them checked out, just have like an ultrasound done. If they're fine, leave them. If they're ruptured or anything, get them replaced. Jodie Page asks, why did you decide to go under the muscle, and are they more symmetrical now? Also, how natural do they feel? They look amazing, by the way. Love you. Thank you, Jodie. Love you. So I went under the muscle because that's just what my surgeon recommended for me. Again, with the like breast tissue lack of. They are definitely more symmetrical now. As you see, I fill out this swimming costume very nicely. This is actually a size 10. It doesn't go on bra cups because this is what I wore before. I'll actually insert a photo right here of before and after. If you haven't already seen it, then that's the photo there. They feel really natural. They're still very firm, but they are getting more soft. As you can see, I can sort of press into them now. So I'm really, really happy, and they're just going to get more soft as we go along. Hannah Lund asks, I'm very self-conscious about my boobs. After having children, they've sagged and I'm not happy with them. My question is, how do you know that having a boob job was right for you? I have thought about it for myself, but how can you be absolutely sure your boobs look amazing? Thank you so much. So I've kind of wanted this for 13 years. I've always wanted it. I've been desperate for it. And I did try the fat transfer way. If you guys remember videos going back, I tried to kind of like do it the natural way first, and it didn't work for me. And the only way I could get them symmetrical and bigger and fuller was to have a boob job. So if you don't feel 100% that it's for you, do some more research, look at videos. I literally watched every single boob, this is my boob job experience video on YouTube. So go along, watch all of those and watch mine as well. If they've sagged a bit, then you may have to have an uplift. It's called a lollipop lift. They literally cut around the nipple and down and then lift everything up. But yeah, if you're not 100% sure, then don't do it. Chloe Valentine asks, are they actually implants? If not, what are they? What size were you before and what are you now? And did you have positive experience from the surgery and your surgeon? Yes, I had the most positive experience ever. I would recommend my surgeon so much. I'll put all the links down below, where I went, my surgeon's name and everything. The nurses were so lovely. My surgeon was amazing. The whole experience was just the best I've ever had. Are they actually implants? Yes, they are actually implants. They are Motiva implants. Ergonomics, kind of like a natural, they're round but they kind of like slope down when you stand up. Kimmy Benson asks, do you think you'll experience that post-ovulation breast tenderness even more now with your implants, or will they just be the same as usual? They look amazing, by the way. Thank you so much. I never actually got the kind of ovulation boob pain. I didn't really get that. I get the pains like in my tummy, but I don't actually get it in my boobs. So I have still got like a little bit of sensation around like my nipples and stuff. The only sensation I haven't got is literally under here where my incisions were. Other than that, I can feel everything. Kirsty Shields asks, it's really lovely to see you have a glow about yourself. You really do look and sound more confident and happy. Question, will you breastfeed the next baby or pump or just straight formula? I haven't really decided. I guess if I can breastfeed, then I will. If not, then I won't. And I put so much stress on myself with Charlie. I did 9 months, and looking back, like, was I the happiest ever? Not really. Was I a lot more relaxed, and was Charlie a lot more relaxed when I went on to formula? Yeah. But I can nurse with breast implants because they go behind the muscle. They don't touch the milk ducts or the nipple or anything like that. Leah Gale asks, what bra size are you now? I am a 32 double D, and I just can't stop showing them off. I just absolutely love them. I cannot wait for the summer so I can just get them out there and be like, hey. Radical Nature 87 asks, hi Corrine, they really are perfect on you, just the right size. Do you have to have them replaced in the future? And would you have any other cosmetic surgery after that experience? From Katie. Hi Katie. Okay, so I've covered this question before with the replacement. Would I get any other cosmetic surgeries? Well, I've actually had so much hate. I put a video on, I think it was last night, of my lip fillers, and everyone was like, oh my god, your channel's changed. You've changed as a person. You get too many cosmetic surgeries. So I guess you guys hate my surgery videos. I'm really sorry about that. I tend to be real with you guys. I love, you know, the dressing change and my lip fillers was just kind of footage that I took on my phone, and I thought I'll make it into a YouTube video and see if you guys like it, but you didn't, so I'll try not to do any more of that. As for cosmetic surgeries, it was literally my boobs that were the main thing that bothered me. Anything other is just kind of being a little bit fussy, and it's an addiction, and you can get addicted very quickly. You can literally look at yourself in the mirror and be like, got a little bit of a bump on my nose, or, oh, I could have like a little bit of an eyebrow lift. Honestly, my boob job was the best thing I did, so I'm happy I did it. Kirsty Jenkins asks, how much did it cost and did you research the place first? Yes, I did. Always do your research. Always look up reviews, your surgeon, like surgeon's reviews. You should be able to like actually find a picture of your surgeon and reviews about all the procedures he's done, things like that. How much did it cost? Again, like I said before, 3,200 and then the extra 200 on top of that to insure them. Ray Everly asks, is Matt super excited about these new friends? And then Radical Nature 87 said, I did wonder this too, haha. Yes, he absolutely loves them, but again, he said to me, you don't have to have them done in order for me to love your boobs, because I've always loved them. I'm looking back at photos and I'm like, how can you? They look gross before. He's a sweetheart though, he'll love me regardless, which is really lucky. I don't know, I never really liked them, but I love them now, and so does he. He can't really touch them though, they're kind of off limits at the moment because they're still quite tender. Kitty Cats for Life 94 asks, do they feel soft? Yes, they do. So they're still quite tender and they're still a little bit firm, but they're definitely a lot more natural than they were before, and they've dropped a lot, so this is like their natural position now, and they're probably not going to move from where they are now, which is good because I'm really worried because like you see Victoria Beckham boob people up here and it's like, uh-oh. Michelle Barn asks, hi Corrine, how much did they cost and do you have to have them replaced in the future? Again, I've covered the cost one, and as for replacement, I guess I will get them done every 10 years if there's a problem, but my surgeon literally said, like, if there's no problem, don't bother. So I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to me for free for more booby updates. I'm going to be doing my boob job video right after this one, so look out for that. If I have missed your question, I'm so sorry. I've literally been scrolling all the way through like Facebook and YouTube, and I hope I've covered them all. But if I haven't, please leave questions down below. I'll answer them straight away, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, ladies!